Ain't this what they been waiting for?
All right, y'all. We're here with my favorite brand owner or ex-brand owner now, but I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Hey, little baby here. I was just playing.
What's up? It's Lil Baby here.
Hey, but nah, my name is Serie, and I used to own Sanctified Garments.
Yeah, and we both rocking it. It's the latest piece, and this is my favorite brand because not only does it represent our Lord and Savior, I think all the pieces clean. You feel me? Yeah. To start off, what made you wanna get into creating clothes?
Fam, the brand was never really like to create clothes. Around this time, this is like when the Bass Pro Shop hats was going crazy. Everybody was rocking them. It was smacking folks for like $30. I was like, fam, if I can make like my own junk and sell for like $10. Whole time I'm thinking I'm gonna be in competition with Bass Pro Shops. So it started off with that. Then I just wanted to make some Bass Pro Shop hats. And then I made some trucker hats, and that was really supposed to be the only drop. And then around that time, I was also like playing basketball, but I cannot lie to you, I was buns. That was buns, so I knew basketball wasn't gonna work.
It happens. When I played, I was buns too.
You hooping, bro, or you playing any sports, you got that delusional like your brain where it's like, go make it in the sport. Whole time, fam, I'm 5'6", 45 soaking wet, bro. I ain't gonna make it nowhere, fam.
That sports delusion crazy, bro. I used to be watching like freaking Kobe montages after I scored like 4 points, bro, during the JV game. I'm watching Kobe montages thinking I'm finna bounce back next season and go crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, that never happened, y'all.
Dude. To a point, bro, like my dog be asking me like how much points he had this game. And I always say 6, bro, because that's how much I get. One time, chick got tired of it. Joe like, is 6 the cap or something? I'm like, ew,
bro. But, I think 8 was my career high, bro.
So once I realized that, I like just started doing stuff, and I made these jeans. I just bought some jeans from Walmart, made them, and then I like go to school with them, and everybody was asking for them. Like everybody be like, "Dog, these jeans hard." Woo woo. So I'm like, bro, maybe I should try making clothes. And I like started making clothes.
And that's the first time I ever purchased from like any brand owner. So
so Dad, you bought everything that I've dropped.
Yeah.
Whether it was
all clean, bro. To me,
that's love, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So explain to him what made you kind of want to get out, or do you want to save that for after?
I'll say it right now.
Okay.
I would be 100%, fam. So like first thing first. Biggest thing was like my relationship with God. You've been following the brand, you see I drop some and then take a few months break, like without dropping some again, and then I'll come back and it'll be like this cycle. And I low-key feel like it was because like that's how my relationship with God was. If the whole point of the brand is to share God's word with a younger audience, and my relationship with God isn't the best, then feel me, overall it's gonna seep into the business. Relationship with God was terrible, real inconsistent. The time my grandma got diagnosed with DKA, like with a whole bunch of other family stuff going on. So the last thing was, me and my girl was also going through it. Well, my ex-girl now, we also broke up during that time too. So I was with girl for like 3 years. So it was kind of like all that factoring in, and like my mental health was just like down the drain. I realized that I was losing love for that too, because it became a highly saturated thing. So I just wanted to like do something else. Ended up selling it to my cousin, and we worked something out. That's really why I left, for real though.
Hopefully moving forward we see something from him, because
I low-key been thinking about it, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Either buying it back or just like starting something new.
I mean, you could even partner with him, you know.
I low-key do miss making clothes, but I ain't gonna hold it. And then like with now, I feel like my sense of style is like a whole different dimension. So it's like clothes I put on now and the clothes I was making before isn't the same clothes. Footing is a little bit more grounded in fashion and stuff. There's no limit to it. Stuff I can make is just like crazy now.
I'd love to see you come back and drop some. Obviously you make faith-based clothing. Can you kind of give us like a short little testimony of what got you into the faith? Like, when did you decide to take your relationship with God seriously?
I think like I recently decided to take my relationship with God seriously, but I gave my life to God like a while ago. Like all of us are Haitian, so I feel like, you feel me? Well, both of us are Haitian. I don't know about them watching.
Yeah, not all of us. But
both of us are Haitian, so I feel like growing up, we taught L'école l'Église Lacaille, so that basically means home, school, and church. I grew up in the church, but during that time I was playing basketball, bruh, and I like figured out I was buns. I figured out I was buns. I like, bro, I gotta try something else. So I think basketball is what brought me to God. Just started reading my Bible consistently. Back then, I really didn't know what I was doing, but I feel like now I do. I got baptized at like 16, a few weeks after I started like reading my Bible and stuff like that. I don't have no crazy testimony like a lot of people do, but yeah, I feel like I've just always been pulled into it, and then I didn't make that decision till like after like me find out I was bun stained. I ain't
Bro,
gonna hold you.
sometimes God closes some doors so you can open up
I'm
another
telling
one.
you, bruh.
Because if he didn't realize he was
Telling you.
buns, we probably would have never. I'm just saying.
I got baptized, still living the life that I was living. You know, a part of me was like, you shouldn't be doing certain stuff. A year and a half ago, I think that's when, everything started coming to me. Conviction started hitting me. I just wanted to, turn my life around. And I still fail to this day, but, everything's a little bit more better, and I know what I'm doing now.
So nowadays, since stop dropping clothes, what have you been really putting your time into?
With all this new free time I have, realized just had so much on my plate to the point where it's like I was putting God dead last. I've been learning this as of recently to just allow God to really have his way with my life. I've been getting into investing heavy, finance in general. Just so yeah, it's just God and finance right now.
I actually just lost $50.
Hey, bro.
So it's not going pretty good for me, but
Hey,
invest just even if you have a little bit of money, just learning how stocks work or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Just a little tip I'm throwing out there.
Yeah.
I know you said you just been kind of sitting down and chilling, but what's some of your hobbies though? Like, so let's talk about hobbies and goals. Shows that you like watching. I know you like fishing.
I ain't been fishing in a minute though, but I like fishing, shooting. Like I love shooting stuff, bro. And then overall, just learning. Like I feel like I've always liked learning. Crazy enough, because I didn't go to college and I didn't want to go to college, but I do love learning. It's like reading books and just like anything that'll teach me something.
Yeah, ever. Goals, you got anything that you want to reach? And
the only goal that I've been worried about right now is establishing a consistent relationship with God. That's all I need for real. Everything else that I might want, it'll come to me.
And for sure. And it's so crazy how sometimes I get so stressed about like reaching certain goals, and a lot of times when I'm stressing about that, that's when it's harder for me to reach that goal. Right. And when I just let all that stress go and just leave it up to God, that's when stuff start, getting in motion for real.
Yeah. I was thinking about it yesterday too. I just felt like I wasn't doing enough, because when I had the clothing brand and stuff, I was making a decent amount of bread. So it's like now that I don't have that, it took a really big chunk on my finances. When you go from that to just having one source of income, I felt like I wasn't doing enough, and I felt that I'll never get to where I want to be because I had this reset. But then I like really got down and prayed, and I poured my heart out to God. It's when I just felt everything get lifted, a sense of certainty, like a sense of knowing that it'll all come in due time, you feel me? Having somebody to talk to like God, the person that created the world, the person that created us, and the person that knows what our future holds, important, fam.
If anybody out there may want to start a brand, what advice could you give to them that can help them excel in what they're doing?
So my biggest advice now be, don't just go into business because you want money, fam. You gotta have some type of love for business. You gotta have some type of understanding for business. I know this sounds cliche, but make sure if money wasn't involved, you would still be doing it, because there's gonna be a lot of months where like you're not gonna make anything and you're gonna be down like $100, $150, $1,000. Like just like yesterday, bro. At this point, I didn't have a job and I got scammed by a manufacturer. I lost $500, $600 in that one night, and that was a lot of money for me because I didn't have a job. Losing that money in one night and still being able to keep on going, that just taught me if you're not willing to do this without getting paid, then you shouldn't be doing it at all. If you're starting a clothing brand, don't get into it without like who your competitors are. Don't come into it being delusional. I'm gonna drop some and I'm gonna sell out. Like, that's not how it works, man. It was times where I had the same piece for like a year before I sold out. Making sure you have that patience, and two, making sure like your life is together, your life has some anchor, because if you don't, it'll show in your business.
Yeah, I feel like if you go into a business that you don't really like or have any sort of type of passion for is gonna feel like a job. And at that point, you should just went to school to, actually start a career.
Bro, business could be a rat race too. If you're just in business because you don't want to work a 9 to 5, but you don't really like the business that you're doing, I feel like that's a rat race in itself.
I'm gonna try to give you guys 5 more business tips because this series is called Hustler Series. It's our first ever entrepreneur that this is our first ever entrepreneur that we're interviewing. So we're gonna drop 5 business tips for y'all in less than 2 minutes. So 2-minute timer set. Let's go.
Alright, so first things first.
Oh shit, my bad. I said my bad. I put 2 hours. My bad. We're gonna restart. We would have been here for a very long time, bro. Alright, 2 minutes. Let's go.
Alright, first things first. The most important one to me is making sure you get your affairs in order. So get your life in order before starting a business.
Okay. My advice is pay attention to your books. Watch how much money's coming in and out. You don't want to overspend and you don't want to underspend. You want to make sure your business is, it has that quality, but you don't want to put too much money into it.
Second thing is have some type of organization. Make sure, like you said, know where all your money's coming from, but set posting days or set posting times or set content days. Have some type of organization and have a routine in your business.
All right, number 4. All right, so number 4, I think just doing things the right way, like righteously. Don't try to, scam people out of money. You feel me? Don't do things just for profit. Do things genuinely, and I feel like your business will grow just based off of that. And our last one.
Last but not least, something that is very important: customer service. And actually having a relationship with the customers that shop with you, especially the ones that shop with you frequently, dog. So if you're a service-based business or, you're a product-based business, sometimes you got to deliver that product yourself and have a genuine conversation with the person that shop with you, because at the end, not everybody wants to just, feel like they just spending money with somebody. Sometimes it's a lot better for you, you'll make a lot more money when you genuinely know a person, or when that person genuinely knows you.
Okay. Same thing with barbers. Most of the time, it's not just about the haircut; it's the relationship that you build with that barber that keeps you coming back. You know what I'm saying? So just building a genuine relationship with the customer, being genuine. Okay, that's time, but we already gave our last one.
Grew my SMS list to a decent number simply off of talking to folks and off of establishing a relationship with folks.
And I don't care about the timer for real. I'm gonna give y'all some more. One thing I did learn, because I had a business too. I had a detailing business. If you go back to my first video, I explained how that started, how that ended. So I could go back to that video, my introduction video. But basically, I'm kind of like an introverted person. But I learned with business, sometimes you just gotta put yourself out there, and closed mouths don't get fed. So you gotta talk. You gotta sell yourself. Be respectful. And yeah, business not gonna just come to you unless you just that.
And if somebody will come to you and that's an opportunity to share your story with them or share your business with them. So it's like the more people that know about you, the more help that you could get. I've gotten so much help from random people, you feel me, that I've just pitched my business to, whether that be them buying something or, them giving me marketing ideas, or them saying, oh, hey, I'm actually this, that, and the third. And, they helped me with the service that grew my business.
Yeah.
So, talking to other people and networking is really big.
Back when I had my business, I done talked to certain people and I ended up getting free detailing supplies. Even if they didn't need my service, they knew somebody that needed the service.
Sure.
And just off of me being respectful to them and then them saving my contact, I got more business. Just planting that seed, maybe giving them a business card or a social media handle. They might know somebody that might need your business. So don't never be scared to just put yourself out there, put your business out there. Even if it's content creation, don't be scared to just mention to somebody, hey, I do YouTube. Maybe you might be interested in that. You never know who they know. You might be able to collaborate with somebody.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
For some folks who, are on the car scene and know Shawnee, I got him and his girlfriend to wear the brand. And while I was in Atlanta, I caught him in Atlanta street market, caught them over. I said, yo, I really just wanted to pray for y'all. And like just me being a genuine person, I asked them like, if y'all want anything, let me know. I got y'all. You know, and they said, oh yeah, we like this shirt right here. And they both took it and they wore it like the next day. So it's like, again, being a genuine person goes a long way. And that, them like wearing it got so much eyes on my clothing brand. So like, you know, you being a genuine person does go a long way.
Yep, for sure. So I think that's it for today. This might not be the last time you guys see Misha on the channel.
Sure.
Because I'm trying to get into fishing. I know he fishes a lot, so y'all might see us just drop a little video of us just, you know, chatting, doing that. But I appreciate y'all for staying and watching the whole video. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it, y'all.